Hello and welcome to tonight's Conroe ISD live broadcast of the College Park Cavaliers against the Woodlands Highlanders. We will be back to Woodforest Bank Stadium here after a quick word from our game sponsor. Once again, welcome back to Woodforest Bank Stadium here in Shenandoah. I'm Jeremy McGrail, and I'll be taking you through this live broadcast here tonight on the Conroe ISD Athletics YouTube channel. Thank you all for joining us tonight, and look forward to having you with us for the duration of this one. This is one you don't want to miss, in the big game that we've been waiting all year for here tonight in this district championship battle between the Woodlands Highlanders and the College Park Cavaliers. Breaking down the district standings really quickly for you. The Woodlands coming into this game 4-0 in district, followed by College Park at 3-1, Conroe at 2-2, Willis 2-2, Grand Oaks 1-3, and Oak Ridge 0-4. Of course, it's all to play for here tonight. This one involves hardware, so there is a trophy to win here tonight, even if playoff seeding is not impacted by these two teams, with the Woodlands projecting into the Division I bracket and College Park going into the Division II bracket. But regardless, these local rivals will be giving everything on the field here tonight. And I'm very excited to help bring you the action here, be your eyes up here in the booth tonight, and just really excited to kick off here. We're a little over 27 minutes away from kickoff, and look forward to leading you through this game, and there's just going to be a lot of really good things to watch here in this one. And again, the Woodlands leading most statistical categories in the district for offense and defense, whereas College Park, they've been solid on both sides of the ball as well. So on paper, these have been the top two teams in the district, so it's only fitting that they meet here tonight with everything on the line and to play for. And as an additional subplot, of course, last year, College Park beat the Woodlands 35-31, won the district championship in the process. So obviously for the Highlanders, there's additional motivation tonight, not that that's needed in order to reclaim their perch atop the district, but College Park will be a very game opponent here tonight. And again, after we've run through some more videos here from our sponsors in the UIL, we will return for more pregame as we lead up towards our kickoff here tonight from Woodforest Bank Stadium. Again, I'm Jeremy McGrail. Look forward to bringing you this one, and also look forward to having you with us throughout the duration of the game as we watch what should be an excellent football game here tonight.
Should an emergency occur, instructions will be provided through public address system. Public safety personnel dispersed through the stadium may also provide instructions to fans. It is important for people to remain calm and follow through the instructions. If there is a total loss of power, please stay seated and school district staff will provide further directions. Under special circumstances for safety purposes, fans may be required to evacuate the stadium. Should this occur, please follow the directions provided through the public address system and leave in a calm, orderly fashion through the nearest gate. Should a weather event develop, information and warnings will be provided through the stadium public address system. After an event would cause you to leave the stadium, you would be readmitted to the stadium once it's safe. To report a public safety issue, please inform a CISD police officer or school official. Lastly, please remember, if you see something, say something.
Good evening, football fans, and welcome to tonight's game. This game is being conducted according to the rules and regulations of the UIL. Regardless of the outcome of tonight's game, all of the players and students have proven their willingness to work and sacrifice in order to achieve excellence. We also ask that as a spectator, you consider the time and effort each of these teams, coaches, trainers, cheerleaders, dancers, and musicians have put forth. Cheer them on, applaud them, but do not, through any of your actions, cause them to doubt the value of their hard work. By your conduct, allow these young people to feel pride in their communities and schools. While your sportsmanlike actions may play only a small part in the outcome of this game, it will play a greater role in continuing to encourage competitive athletics. The game officials have been mutually agreed upon by school officials from both schools. Their role is not unlike any of those players, coaches, teachers, and school administrators. Without them, this game would not be possible. Their knowledge and application of the rules are a result of annual testing, years of study, and continual participation in clinics that further refine their understanding of the game. We ask you, as students, parents, and citizens, to demonstrate the kind of respect for these officials you would extend to any dedicated person in a position of responsibility. Enjoy the game. Looking to make a difference in the lives of Conroe ISD students? Each day, CISD transports approximately 35,000 students from home to school and back again. CISD also transports thousands of more students to field trips, athletic events, and academic competitions. Become a bus driver today and make a positive impact in your community by being the first and last face a child sees each day. Apply today at conroeisd.net.
Welcome back to our live stream coverage of this game here tonight between the College Park Cavaliers and the Woodlands Highlanders. As mentioned a few minutes ago, it's all to play for tonight with the district championship on the line. Again, the Woodlands leading the district standings with a 4-0 record, followed by College Park at 3-1. The Woodlands aiming for outright glory here tonight and a perfect 5-0 end to district if they can pull off the win tonight and avenge last year's defeat to College Park. The Woodlands heading into the locker room right now. College Park had already gone back in there. The Woodlands staying out a little bit longer to warm up. Got ideal conditions here tonight with cool autumn temperatures, just the way football ought to be this time of year. So we move into November and we start thinking about the state playoffs. But the first order of business is to settle district matters here tonight with this championship game. And again, ran down the standings a minute ago with the Woodlands at 4-0. College Park 3-1, Conroe 2-2, Willis 2-2, Grand Oaks 1-3, and Oak Ridge 0-4. The remaining district schedule for this week is Willis against Conroe. Of course, our game here tonight with the Woodlands against College Park, and then Oak Ridge at Grand Oaks. As I have it, the playoff scenarios will work out as follows. The Woodlands, College Park, and Conroe are all set to be playoff teams. However, because Grand Oaks beat Oak Ridge last week, they've given themselves an avenue to make the postseason. And here are how those scenarios would settle out. So the winner between Willis and Conroe is for sure in the playoffs. And in terms of the Oak Ridge versus Grand Oaks game, Grand Oaks would get in if they beat Oak Ridge and Willis loses to Conroe. However, every other scenario sees Willis get in, so Grand Oaks obviously has to take care of their business beat Oak Ridge, and then root for Conroe to beat Willis. If Willis and Grand Oaks win, then Willis and Conroe get into the playoffs. So unfortunately for Grand Oaks, there is a scenario where they can actually beat Oak Ridge, but they would still miss out if Willis wins. If Willis and Oak Ridge win this week, then Willis and Conroe would still get in that scenario. If Conroe and Grand Oaks win, then it's Conroe and Grand Oaks going to the playoffs. So that's the scenario where Grand Oaks gets in ahead of Willis into that Division II bracket. If Conroe and Oak Ridge win, then Conroe and Willis would get in. So obviously 3 of the scenarios have Willis and Conroe claiming those last 2 playoff spots after the Woodlands and College Park. And again, the Division I teams are set in this district with the Woodlands and Conroe guaranteed to be in the playoffs as the highest enrollment schools in the district. So the Woodlands is set to play Spring in the bi-district round of the playoffs next week. That would pit Conroe against Spring Westfield. Not a Division II side, maybe a little bit of variability that can happen, but the Aldine Spring district is pretty well settled at this point. So College Park would play Nimitz. And then the 4th playoff team for this district, whether that be Willis or Grand Oaks, would play Decaney under that scenario. Those teams may flip, and of course the seeding here in this district flip too, depending on the results in terms of who the number 1 and number 2 seed would be in that Division II bracket. But regardless of what happens here tonight and this weekend for that matter, the Woodlands will be the top seed in the Division I bracket, so that's why their bi-district playoff matchup against Spring is already set in stone. Again, we go through on-field introductions of the cheerleaders here. Upcoming will be the good sportsmanship, moment of reflection, and school songs. We're a little over 17 and a half minutes away from kickoff here tonight. Again, what should be an excellent football game. Looking forward to having you with us throughout the duration. Not much else going on Thursday night, so you might as well sit back, relax, and enjoy this, what should be an outstanding football game with us here tonight. And again, we're handing out some hardware here tonight. There is a trophy at stake for the 13-6A district title. And I'll turn it over to the on-field action. Again, just over 17 minutes away from kick, and I will rejoin you closer to kickoff here tonight. Again, very pleased to have you with us on this Conroe ISD live stream of this district championship battle between the Woodlands Highlanders and the College Park Cavaliers. And again, if you're following us on social media, please do like, subscribe, and follow our channels at Conroe ISD Athletics, Conroe ISD Sports. All that helps increase the exposure of our channels and help more people find us through those social media networks and increase the exposure for what our student athletes are doing in these excellent productions that we're able to bring you each week with the help of many great people behind the scenes, bringing you all these images from the field each and every week. Had just a great pleasure working with everyone this year. Again, just excited to end the season in style here tonight. So thank you for joining us. Just over 16 minutes from kickoff.
Please rise for the College Park High School song. remain standing for the Woodlands High School school song.
You've got a lot going on, so how do you find time to take care of you? At Houston Methodist, we work around your busy life. There's same-day visits when you're sick, online scheduling with specialists, access to all your records through MyChart, and video visits 24/7 if you need urgent care, bringing you Houston Methodist's expertise, wherever, whenever you need it.
That's the difference between practicing medicine and leading it. Houston Methodist, leading medicine.
Shopping for a new or used vehicle? Or just looking for a place for good, reliable service? Go with the name you know. Gullo Ford, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Toyota. The Gullo family has been serving the Conroe Woodlands area since 1970. So the next time you're shopping for a new or used vehicle or just need service, do yourself a favor and go see Gullo Toyota, Gullo Mazda, and Gullo Ford. Or log on anytime at GulloAuto.com. Gullo, let's drive.
It's not enough to be the leader in robotic-assisted procedures if we're not by your side for every step of your recovery, guiding you back to what makes you, you. Because it's not enough to replace your knee if we're not getting you to the moments that can't be replaced. Memorial Hermann, advancing health, personalizing care.
For over 40 years, Woodforest National Bank has proudly supported the youth and schools of this great community. Our bank has grown through the years, and Montgomery County is our home. With over 30 convenient branch locations right here in Montgomery County, we are your community bank. Next time you're in the area, stop by and say hi. But for now, sit back and enjoy the game.
Hi, it's Donnie Buckaloo from Buckaloo Chevrolet, home of the Better Buy. Buckaloo Chevrolet is here to help you with all your transportation needs. Your experience can be touchless. You can do your paperwork at home instead of coming to our dealership. Plus, we'd be happy to deliver your vehicle to you. And remember, at Buckaloo Chevrolet, our prices are real. We only advertise rebates you qualify for. Visit us in Conroe or shop BuckalooChevrolet.com. See you soon.
It's a better buy at Buckaloo.
And welcome back to Woodforest Bank Stadium. We are just minutes from the teams running out here and kicking this football game off in a little over 7 minutes. Thank you for joining us tonight for this district championship encounter between the College Park Cavaliers and the Woodlands Highlanders. Looking forward to getting this game started with you all tonight and enjoying what should be a very competitive, outstanding evening for football here with the autumn chill in the air. We will join you here in a few minutes after we get the teams on the field, do the national anthem, and get ready to put the ball down and kick it off. College Park walking out of their locker room right now. Got smoke coming from behind both team tunnels. Here are the Highlanders now coming out of their tunnel. Just about ready to go. And welcome back. We have teams in the tunnels just about ready to run out so we can get this party started here tonight, get the ball up in the air, kick off this district encounter. College Park running out on the far side of the field right now through their tunnel, American flag in tow out front. The Woodlands huddling under theirs, getting hyped, ready to run out themselves here in seconds. Got a great crowd working their way to their seats here tonight on both sides, as you would expect with local rivals going at it. District championship on the line. Here come the Highlanders through their run through. Momentarily line up for the national anthem. Then we'll bring the captains out to midfield and get this game kicked off. We will see you after the anthem.
Please stand while the colors are being presented by the Woodlands High School Air Force Junior ROTC Color Guard. Commanding the color guard and carrying the United States flag is Cadet First Lieutenant Chris Bailey. The Texas flag is being carried by Cadet First Lieutenant Nicholas Fusco. The right guard is Cadet First Lieutenant Nathan Feldy. The left guard is Cadet First Lieutenant Daniel Rivero. During the national anthem, please stand quietly with your hand over your heart. And gentlemen, please remove your hat.
And with that stirring rendition of the national anthem, we are ready for kickoff here tonight as the officials gather with the captains and walk out to midfield to determine who is going to start tonight's game with the ball and have the first chance to put points on the board. Again, welcome to this Conroe ISD live stream from Woodforest Bank Stadium here in Shenandoah. I'm Jeremy McGrail, bringing you this live action tonight in this district championship game between the Woodlands Highlanders and the College Park Cavaliers. The Woodlands and College Park both have 7-2 records overall coming into this game. The Woodlands 4-0 in district compared to 3-1 in district for College Park. College Park are the defending district champions after winning it last year and beating the Woodlands 35-31 in the process. So the Highlanders have a little retribution on their mind here tonight to try and reclaim their crown atop the district. As the coin toss takes place at midfield here. Woodlands has won the toss and deferred. Therefore, College Park receives first here this evening. As the captains shake hands. And with that, we will be ready to go here and bring you this action here tonight, which should be an excellent football game. If it's anything like what happened last year, we are in for a treat. But regardless, hardware is on the line here tonight in this game between community neighbors and rivals here tonight on the field. These are players from both sides who've likely been involved in Little League against one another from very young ages. Probably go to each other's homecomings and proms for each school respectively, but tonight they're doing battle on the field with the district championship on the line. And that'll be Nick Sims for the Woodlands setting his tee up. About to put the ball down and help us get started here tonight. Just an excellent, excellent evening for football with the autumn chill in the air after the cold front we had moved through yesterday. Thank goodness this game wasn't being played last night. Again, Sims has the ball down. The crowds are into it on both sides. Again, filling in nicely on both sides of the stadium with a great crowd here at Wood Forest Stadium. And there it is. Sims puts the ball in play, received by College Park. Up the middle, lots of room to run and take that one out. It's going to be a nice return for College Park to start in good field position here tonight on the return. Number 2, Connor Dunphy. That will set the Cavaliers up. Very positive field position. Right about the 43-yard line is where they'll do business. It's actually the first chance I've had to see College Park since their scrimmage against Montgomery way back in August, so it's been a while, whereas I've seen the Woodlands, I believe, 6 times now, 6 or 7 times this year for the Highlanders. So Ty Buckman. College Park offense out here tonight. Going to throw to the flat, going to be incomplete. The intended receiver there for the Cavaliers, number 22, Hudson Voss, senior running back. Bring up a 2nd and 10. And College Park has shown balance this year on offense. Can run and pass, try and use both. Motion into the backfield again, working the flat area. Complete this time to Dunphy. Cut down there after a couple-yard gain. Highlander defense out there fired up, flying around early. We'll bring up the first 3rd down of the football game, 3rd and 7 here. Again, Highlanders imploring their crowd to get behind them here on this 3rd down. It's a 3-receiver set for College Park here. Back in the shotgun is Buckman. And one of the district leaders as a quarterback. He's going to go for a corner out there. Nicely caught. And that's number 11, Cody Mladenka, one of the leading receivers in the district there. Been one of the more reliable targets for Buckman. He comes through there. Nicely thrown corner out. Just a well-touched in pass by Buckman. Mladenka doing a good job high-pointing that. And the chains move. And also the Cavaliers are into Highlander territory on their first possession of the evening here. Again, quickly getting up to the line. 4 receivers with the slot. Tight end Mladenka there. Buckman's going to draw. Got plenty of space, makes a nice nifty move there. That'll be a 1st down run. College Park showing some nice design here on offense in the early going. Emptying out the backfield on that one, giving Buckman his choice of where to take that. And Buckman chose wisely there. Seeing space around the right side. Gets into a lane, makes a nifty move to extend the run a little bit further. Nearly in the red zone for College Park here. Tight formation, get a motion into the backfield. Nice swing pass into space. Another accurate ball from Buckman. Dunphy on the reception. Again, Connor Dunphy, sophomore. Dunphy, one of the better young players in the district. may figure in actually as the Cavaliers quarterback next season as a junior once Buckman graduates after this year. It's actually watching him take snaps in warm-up from the QB position. 3 receivers set here for College Park. Dunphy is going to motion across. Second short. That carry attempt tries to go right up the middle, but that'll be no gain. Stacked up nicely by the Highlander defense. Number 22, Hudson Voss on that carry. Will bring us to a 3rd and 1. We have 9:20 and counting here in the first quarter. Ball spotted just inside the 14-yard line. Quick snap. Tries for the sneak, this Buckman. Does he get there? Woodlands indicating they may have the football. Let's see what the call is. Nope, they're going to go 4th down, no gain. There were a couple of signals after that play from Highlander defenders seeming to indicate that they had the ball, but as it is, 4th down, a huge early play in this football game. 4th and 1. Straight ahead for Buckman. Leans forward, appears to have enough. Appears to have just leaned across the line to gain there. Crucial early play in this football game. Then once again, College Park going to move the chains. Again, just a straightforward play. Just snap straight back to Buckman, let him pick the spot. Does a good job getting into enough space there just to be able to lean forward. Had about a yard to spare on that first down carry. As we near that 8-minute mark here in the first quarter. First possession of the football game. Nice drive so far by the Cavaliers, knocking on the door. Got an open receiver, touchdown, College Park. They're going to draw first blood here tonight. Well executed out route there in the end zone. Open receiver, some late laundry comes in from everywhere. That's number 19, Holden Rook on the reception. Another one of Buckman's favorite targets. Finds him wide open on that out route. As the officials confer to give us the call. Looks like they're going to call unsportsmanlike after the touchdown. Points will stand, of course. It'll be 6-0 Cavaliers on the scoreboard pending this point after. On to attempt the kick for College Park. Number 38, Sebastian Parra. Kick is up as whistles come in. Look like could be false start procedure against the kicking team here, and it will be. Back the kick up, we'll have to retry. As the officials mark off those 5 yards. In 7:56 on the clock here in the first quarter after that touchdown. Outstanding opening drive from College Park. And a little bit of a high snap holder does a good job getting it down, well kicked and through. So with that, College Park leads 7-0 over the Woodlands. They strike first here tonight.
I'd like to announce the game sponsor for tonight. That's Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital. We're caring for the complete athlete from start to finish. Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, will get you back to full strength, fast, from strains to complex concussions. I've heard board-certified doctors use the most advanced technologies to provide the most comprehensive care. For more information, visit HoustonMethodist.org/the Woodlands. Thanks for being our game sponsor tonight. It's Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital.
And the kick teams come out. The receiving team back deep for the Highlanders. Jason Williams, number 19, and number 26, Cooper Stark, a junior defensive back and a junior receiver, respectively. Putting the ball on the tee for College Park to kick it off is, again, Sebastian Vara, senior kicker. Successful on his first point after attempt of the night. Vara quickly approaches the ball, then withdraws to the usual depth for the kickoff. He's going to kick it deep. Will be fielded by Williams. Lots of space to put a return together here. Nearly breaks through, but as such gets out close to the 40-yard line. So both teams, both the Highlanders and the Cavaliers, have positive first kick returns here tonight. And after that early shot across the bow from the Cavaliers to draw the first points tonight, out come the Woodlands on offense and Mabry Matoyer, 4 receivers. He's going to go to Reed up the middle. Jabari Reed. Going to spin move. Wow, what a move. Drops the defender in the hole, and he's going to carry it for close to 20 yards on that. Outstanding first carry by Jabari Reed. It takes a committee to bring him down. Four receivers. Again, we have 3 up to the top side of the formation. Single receiver down here to the near side. Reed motions into the backfield. Going to hand it to him again on a sweep. He's going to stick his foot in the ground, try and get up the middle. Going to gain 4 or so yards. Positive carry, but this time College Park manages to get more than one body on him, and that's what it takes. A single defender usually isn't enough to do the job against him. Ian Highlander is going to stay in this 4 receiver set. Trips to the top side, single down here to the near side. Ben Ferguson's the single receiver split here to the near side. Again, Reed once again spinning off of a College Park defender. Going to fall forward for another few yards. That'll bring up a 3rd and short. It's near the 6:30 mark here remaining in the first quarter tonight. The Woodlands trying to answer College Park's opening drive, which ended in a touchdown for the Cavaliers. Again, 4 receivers, this time trips to the near side here. Side nearest me, that is, nearest to the camera. And again, Reed up the middle, heavily involved here in the early going. That'll be easily a first down carry. Highlanders getting behind their size up front on that one. Huge lane for Reed to just pinball up into and get the first down yardage with no problem. Gonna have a 2x2 set with the 4 receivers this time. 2 to each side of the formation. Moving quickly is Matoyer. Matoyer's gonna tuck. Trying to stay available as a passer, but he's just gonna have to get what he can and get down now. It's a few yards. Appeared to want to tuck and run there initially, then tried to buy a little bit more time as a passer. Going to gain a couple of yards on that. Good job of protecting the football with traffic around him there. Not risking any early big momentum turnover type play. 4 receiver, I'm going to go empty backfield now, rather. 5 receivers. It's Reed in the slot to the top side. Matoyer's going to call for it. QB sweep. Well covered by College Park defense there. They were all over that. Excellent job of tackling by the Cavalier defense there. Like Mason Moore, a senior defensive back, was one of the men in on the tackle on that play. 4 receivers, 2x2 set for the Highlanders. 3rd and long. Again, Matoyer stacked up in the backfield. Ball comes out. College Park's going to have that. That is a fumble. It is Cavalier ball, so the first turnover of the game goes in College Park's favor. Again, Cavaliers seizing the early momentum in this game. The Woodlands trying to answer there. Once again, Matoyer being flushed, trying to keep himself available as a passer so he can give his receivers a chance to come open down the field, but the Cavaliers got enough bodies around him to knock that football out there. Huge early opportunity here for Cavaliers, even though they're pinned back well into their own territory. Quick snap from Buckman. Going to be a handoff up the gut. And again, that's 22, Hudson Voss on the carry, senior. A couple of carries here for him already tonight. Second possession of the football game for College Park, scored on their first. We are now under 4 minutes to go in the first quarter here tonight. Outstanding football conditions here in the stadium tonight. 3 receivers. Complete. Another accurate throw from Buckman. He seems to be in the mood here tonight. Again on the catch, number 2, Connor Dunphy. Going to move the chains. Give College Park a little bit more breathing room there. Again, the Cavaliers tasting that ultimate district success last year by taking the title. In no mood to just hand it over here. Tight formation. Again, going to sweep around the right side, looking for room, but the Woodlands does a good job showing some speed to close that down before he can get the corner fully. And again on the carry was Voss. Bring us to a 2nd down and 7 to go. And crowd filling in very nicely on both sides. Have a near capacity situation in the stadium here tonight. Great to see. Empty backfield for Buckman. He's going to go to Mladenka in the slot. Hits him on an out route. Nice safe play when you have a big target like him to aim for. That'll bring us to a 3rd and short, about a 3rd and 3. The twin set. 2 receivers to the top side of the formation. That's Mladenka down here to the near side. He's going to stay in as a blocker. Going to be a deep attempt. Receiver just can't keep his balance there. The intended man, number 19, Holden Rook, the man who caught the touchdown pass on their first drive, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Buckman appeared to have what he wanted there with the throw. And again, just couldn't quite get it where Rook was comfortable enough to be able to reel that one in. It looked like they did have the coverage potentially beat there with a little bit better execution. As such, punting team out for the Cavaliers. And again, Sebastian Parra to handle the punting duties as well. Looks like a similar situation to what the Woodlands has with Nick Sims. And a false start on College Park. March it back 5 yards. Back deep to return for the Woodlands, number 26, Cooper Stark, junior defensive back. Again, the Woodlands overcomes that turnover. They don't allow any points from that. So they get another chance here on offense if they can get this fielded. Going to take a positive bounce for College Park, very positive bounce. Going to pin the Highlander offense deep, doing no favors at all. On the Highlanders' first possession of the game here tonight, Jabari Reed, number 1 senior running back, heavily involved. Matoyer also trying to make a few plays there in the drive until the ultimate turnover. 4 receivers here, 2x2 set. Quick throw out to the top. Nowhere to go, though. College Park stacks that up very nicely. It's Camden Cash on that catch. Number 17, senior. Again, 4 receivers, 2 to each side of the formation. 2x2 shotgun. The jailbreak screen attempt to Ben Ferguson there. He's going to push ahead for some yards. Going to get near a first down, but 2 yards shy. Bring up 3rd and 2. That's the kind of play that can be just really difficult for a defense to handle because you get so many bodies out in front of that. And when you have someone as reliable and as good after the catch as Ferguson, just a hold your breath moment as a defense. Trips to the top side this time on the 4 receiver set. Ferguson single man down here to the near side of the formation. Going to motion into the backfield. It's number 10, Tobin Miller. Reed going to take it on the power play. He will have first down yardage. Going to tumble forward for a few yards. 30 seconds to go in the first quarter here this evening in College Park, still leading 7-0 on the scoreboard after an impressive opening drive of the football game. In case you weren't with us right at kickoff, the Woodlands won the toss and deferred. So that's why the Cavs got the first possession of the football game here tonight. 2x2 shotgun for the Highlanders. Motion into the slot. Again, going to be fake this time. Going to keep it on the zone read. Matoyer into all kinds of space up the sideline. Be a great first down run. Maybe Matoyer getting loose there. Showing the athleticism that we've seen several times from him this year. Impressive sophomore athlete. Again, that's what all the runs to Reed set up. They set up those moments where Matoyer can keep the ball himself, get into all kinds of space, which he does there and exploits that fully. And
Chili's Lake Woodlands, Chewy's, Culver's in Conroe, ATV Conroe Market and Office Trace, Mackenzie's Barbecue in Conroe, Raising Cane's also in Conroe, the Woodlands and Rachel. We got Red Robin, we got Bruce's New York Pizzeria in Conroe, we got Spring Street Barbecue right here in the shopping center behind us. And in Conroe, we have Texas Roadhouse, Furnace Company.
And with that, we will flip into the field here. Second quarter starting now. College Park leading 7-0 after the first. So Matoyer going to flare it out to Ferguson. Got lots of room. He's going to have first down gain and more. Going to fight for extra yards and get just inside the 30 of College Park. Actually, right on the 30 is where they're going to mark him. But first down to the Highlanders. Again, attempting to equalize. They also drove well on their first possession, but ultimately had the fumble. Matoyer in the Woodlands offense looking to finish the business on this drive. Get this score tied up if they can. 4 receivers in the formation, 2x2. Flag will come in from the near side here, the Woodlands sideline, actually. Could be a procedure. And it will be false start on the offense. 5 yards marked off on that foul. So they spot the ball at the 35. 1st and 15 to go. Mike Parker McGill in the backfield with Matoyer here initially. Let's see if he splits out. Four receivers going to motion Reed into the backfield now. Going to give him the sweep, see if he can get in space. He does not. Well covered by the Cav defense there. No gain, minimal gain at best, maybe a yard. 2nd and 14. Ian Reed heavily involved here so far in the early going. Trying to get College Park on skates if they can get him established early and often. Matoyer again, no options downfield, so he's going to tuck it and try and get what he can. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage, 30-yard line. Bring up a 3rd and 10, however. College Park covering well so far early. Matoyer not able to get those downfield options that he's looking for. He's had to tuck, I believe, 3 times by my count on design pass plays because of the coverage by College Park downfield. Trips receivers to the near side here, single up top, so 4 receivers overall in the game. Quick throw into the slot. Caught and be close to a first down, but probably just short. On the catch, Tobin Miller, senior receiver. College Park had to convert a 4th and short on their touchdown drive, their opening drive of the game, and now the Highlanders presented with the same situation here. They're going to go quickly to the line under center. Straight ahead sneak by Matoyer. Appears to have the surge. By plenty, actually. Which you would expect behind this offensive line. Gets a full 3 yards out of that surge. Just a old-fashioned wedge play. With a tall quarterback like Matoyer who can lean forward. Easy money play. So inside the red zone are the Highlanders now. A quick throw to Cash. Going to make the first man miss. Nice job, actually, after that catch. Really nice job, catch and run. Going to gain close to 9 yards. Great job of receiving prowess shown by Cash there after that catch. In 2-by-2 set here with the shotgun, Matoyer. Lean in with Reed. Reed's going to cut up the middle. He's got it. Touchdown, Highlanders. Jabari Reed gets the first score of the night for the Highlanders. And with that, the score is now College Park 7, the Woodlands 6, pending the point after try here from Nick Sims. 8:55 to go in the second quarter. The Woodlands putting the much-needed points they had to get there to knock things up here so far tonight. Here's Sims on for the PAT. He's going to boot it through, and good. Score is tied at 7 apiece, 8:55 remaining in the second quarter.
CISD would like to thank their anchor partners for their support of the Conroe Independent School District. That would be Buckaloo Chevrolet, Woodlands National Bank, Memorial Hermann, the Woodlands Medical Center, Houston Methodist, the Woodlands Hospital, and the Gullo Auto Group. Thank you for your support, continued support of our great school district. Thank you.
We are off to an excellent start here tonight from Wood Forest Bank Stadium. Have the kickoff here from Nick Sims as he places the ball down on the tee. 2 men back deep for College Park. It's Connor Dunphy and number 19, Holden Rook. It'll be Dunphy that catches that. Try and get up into space, gets out past the 30. Again, we've seen some nice returns from the deep men so far here tonight. Maybe some adjustments coming up in the second half with regard to how each team handles the kickoffs. And the Woodlands defense coming up with a stop near midfield on the Cavaliers' second possession tonight to give their offense a chance to tie the score, which they just did. 4 receivers. Buckman going to try and go up the middle. Ball's tipped, though. Could have been picked. It hits the turf, incomplete. Got a helmet off down on the field as well. Cavaliers having a little fortune go their way there with the ball falling harmlessly to the turf when it could have been picked after that tip in the middle of the line by the Highlander defense. Be 3 receivers in the set, this time with Mladenka there in the 8th position. Going to motion across the formation. Buckman up the middle. Going to be stacked up nicely by the Highlander defense. Only going to gain a yard, if that, a yard or so. Bring up a 3rd and long. Be 3rd and 8. They're calling it on the scoreboard here. Again, everything to play here. To play for here tonight with the district title on the line. The Woodlands trying to win this thing outright and undefeated if they can cap off a perfect district season, but they'll have a tough one here tonight in order to accomplish that goal. Up the middle, what a sack. Bradley Warren all over that. Just the man you expect to be on the spot, joined by his defensive line partner there, John Podolsky, for celebrations in the backfield. Just knifed straight through the offensive line of the Cavaliers for that big sack. It's a second big stop in a row for the Highlander defense. Just what they need to establish some kind of control over this game here tonight. 2 return men back for this punt for the Highlanders. Number 6, Ben Ferguson. Number 2, Parker McGill, both seniors. Getting well kicked and going to take another positive Cavalier bounce. Going to be down around the 15, so the Woodlands not able to buy good field position here so far tonight. And again, we invite you to please follow Conroe ISD Athletics on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Conroe ISD Athletics and Conroe ISD Sports. Help bring those likes, follows, and subscribes to our channel to increase the exposure for what's being done in this district and what our student athletes are doing. All the hard work that goes into bringing you these excellent broadcasts that you get each week. It's a 4 receiver set from the Highlanders here. Matoyer going to take it, hand up the middle. Reed's going to try and bounce it, stays on his feet. Going to carry forward for a few yards. Hit hard there at the end. And the ball comes out. That's going to be Cavalier ball. Huge momentum play there. That's going to set College Park up in excellent field position. Reed fighting for extra yards there at the end of that run, fighting to keep himself alive. Takes a hard hit, and the ball comes out. It appeared just to be a solid hit on his front side that dislodged the ball. Buckman in the Cavalier offense right back on the field. A huge change in momentum there. Swing pass, nicely executed. First down yardage. That's Dunphy heavily involved here tonight. Impressive looking football player. He's going to move the ball inside the 10 so the chains drop. Line to gain is the end zone. It's the second turnover of the night for the Woodlands, both fumbles. First one coming from Matoyer, the quarterback, and this one coming from Reed, the running back. Four receivers motion across the backfield. Buckman's going to try and sweep around the edge. He cuts in, touchdown, Ty Buckman, touchdown Cavaliers. They do what they had to do after that turnover, which is take advantage and put 6 points on the board. And with that, the score is now College Park 13, the Woodlands 7. 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter here tonight. On for the point after, Sebastian Parra. And Buckman rounding the edge there, finding no resistance in the form of a Highlander defender there to make the tackle, and just runs it right into the end zone untouched. Well-executed quarterback sweep. And of course, from the Woodlands perspective, those are turnovers that you obviously can't afford to give up. But credit goes to the College Park defense for applying a hard hit there, dislodging that football, setting their offense up so close to the end zone. And it only takes the Cavaliers 2 plays to take advantage of that. Yeah, I saw the Woodlands involved in a couple of very competitive games in non-district against Langham Creek and Bridgeland, where in each of those games they were kind of in a similar situation here where they were kind of behind and having to battle back, but the bottom line is in both games they showed that they have more than enough ability to do just that, even though they'd obviously rather be playing from out in front. Here's the return from Williams, going to spin, try and keep himself alive there. Well covered by College Park. So the Woodlands, no stranger to this kind of game, and with an offense that's averaging nearly 500 yards a game, they'll be confident of their ability to kind of overcome these early challenges, keep themselves in this game on the scoreboard. Of course, the Cavaliers, being as familiar with the Woodlands as they are, will be well aware of that fact also. Try and keep turning the screws. Here's Reed again, going to go right back to him after that turnover. Gained 4 or 5 yards there on first down. It's near the 6:40 mark until half. The Division I playoff representatives in this district are set between the Woodlands and Conroe High. That will not change. Matoyer looking to the sideline for his play. The Woodlands will play spring in by-district next week. Quick throw out to Cash again. Again, makes a nice initial move after the catch. Looks to have the first down. He's going to be right on it. See how close they put him. Like maybe third down. They're coming in just shy of the line to gain here. Be third down and maybe half a yard. Quickly to the line. Quarterback sneak, same play they ran on the previous drive. And again, they're going to lean forward for a first down. Chains move here for the Highlanders. It's 4 receivers in the formation, trips to the top side of the formation. Hit his open target on the under route. That's Ben Ferguson. He's going to try and shake off that last tackle. Can't quite do it, but even so, he's going to go all the way inside the red zone. Excellent catch and run from Ferguson. Going to be marked out actually at the 22-yard line. Chains move. Accurate throw from Matoyer to Ferguson there. Yeah, 4 receivers, and McGill's going to be tight to the line here in the H-back slot. Gonna snap it. Kept by Matoyer around the top side on the zone read. Going to try and turn the corner. Can't quite get there, but he does gain a few yards for his efforts. Under 5 minutes now to go in the second quarter. Metoyer and the Highlander offense look toward the sideline to get their play. Four receiver set. Got a tight slot receiver here. We go up the middle to Reed. Reed gets behind the blocker. Again, takes a pretty good shot at the end of that run. Gonna bring up a 3rd and short, about a 3rd and 2. If the playoffs started today, College Park would face Aldine Nimitz. The spring Aldine district is pretty well set 1 through 4. They have timeout on the field. Be timeout to the Woodlands. 3:59 on the clock. Woodlands offense ready to go here on a 3rd and 2. Going to line up 3 receivers. Going to motion McGill into the backfield. Metoyer is going to have to keep it. Trying to find space to run. Going to throw it up and away at the last minute. It's kind of a busted play there. Bring up a 4th and 2 after that. Throwaway outside the tackle box, so no foul there. The Highlanders sub in Justin Sheldon, senior, to see what they try and do here. They're going to go quickly. Movement. Officials are going to blow it dead. There's going to be a timeout to College Park. They get that timeout in right before that play is run. In the Woodlands showing their under center T-style wrinkle there. Jason Williams, number 19, is usually heavily involved on that set for the Woodlands on sweeps. Again, Sheldon had subbed in for Metoyer there at quarterback. Number 5, Justin Sheldon, been involved this year. We've seen Sheldon more lining up at receiver, but clearly capable of coming in for Metoyer whenever needed. Taking snaps. Let's see what the Highlanders elect to do this time. Looks like Sims is going to run out onto the field now. So maybe attempting the field goal after a little bit more thought. This will be a 31-yard attempt from Sims, well within his range. And that kick is good. The score will now be College Park 14, the Woodlands 10. 3:45 to go in the second quarter. Highlanders are able to tack on 3 points. Again, the other district games that will be played tomorrow night will be Willis against Conroe and Oak Ridge against Grand Oaks. Oak Ridge, or Grand Oaks rather, giving themselves a chance to sneak the last playoff spot due to their win over Oak Ridge last week, if they can, or due to their win over Willis rather, if they can overcome Oak Ridge here in the last game of the regular season. Sims on to send the ball deep. He fielded it again, another positive return here, just out past the 30. On the return for College Park there, number 19, Holden Rook. Again, caught a touchdown earlier in this football game to get things started for the Cavs here this evening. Buckman and the College Park offense making their way back out onto the field. Again, plenty of time to go until half, 3 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock. Again, the Woodlands won the opening toss, deferred, so they will get the ball back. 4 receivers set here for the Cavs. Quick play action and throw. That's Mladenka. Catches the ball nearly off to the races for a touchdown there if he can keep his feet. But even so, he's out to midfield after that first down reception. Just a tough matchup for anyone. The Woodlands finding that out firsthand here this evening. There was no one left to make the tackle if he doesn't go down there. Again, nice play design from the Cavaliers on that one. The motion into the backfield here. Buckman looking to do it himself. Going to gain positive yardage out to nearly another first down. It's going to gain 8 or 9 yards on that. Going to be 2nd and 2 on the scoreboard. Call that 8-yard gain. Again, totally designed quarterback run. Buckman looking for his lane and does a good job picking it out. Be 3 receivers here in the set. Mladenka at tight end, top side of the formation there. Motion into the backfield. Again, showing that sweep action. Buckman pulling. Looking deep downfield. Be an incomplete pass. Outstanding attempt, though, from Dunphy. Nearly makes it down with that. Looked like Martrell Harris on the coverage for the Woodlands. As such, it'll be 3rd and 2 on the scoreboard. 2:27 remaining in the half now. 4 receivers, it looks like, in the formation now for College Park, including the tight end Mladenka, of course, up there in the slot, top side of the formation. Trips. Run up the middle, stacked up. Very well met in the hole. Monster tackle there. And a flex from Bradley Warren. Bring up 4th down and 3. Excellent defensive play there. Just blew that up completely. College Park, of course, going to keep the offense on the field. So we're under 2 minutes to go in the first half now, 1:50 and counting. Two timeouts left for each side, but after this one, College Park will now have 1 remaining. The Woodlands has 2 timeouts remaining.
In case you're hungry after the game, a few more people that have great food that feed us all year long here in the press box. It's Food to Pinto and Buffalo Wild Wings right here behind us. Then you got Chick-fil-A over there by College Park. You got Chili's on Lake Woodlands. You got Chewy's right down the road here. Culver's in Conroe. H-E-B, Conroe Market, Harper's Ferry. Scott McKenzie's Barbecue in Conroe. Raising Cane's in Conroe. Wings and More in Conroe. Burns Country Catfish in Conroe. Texas Roadhouse in Conroe. Like barbecue right here behind us. Spring Creek Barbecue. And Red Robert and
In College Park back out onto the field with the offense, of course. 4th down, 2 to go. Four receivers in the formation. Trips to the top side. We're going to motion Into the backfield and back out is Dunphy. Going to set him up in the flat, complete. Again, nice design to that play and good route running by Dunphy. Chains move. Just an excellent design on a football play there. I'm impressed with the variation that College Park has shown on offense here tonight, just with their formations and just overall play design. Doing a good job of mixing things up against this hard charging defensive front of the Woodlands. Quick pass out to the right, well tackled. Number 8, Brady Carlin on that tackle, junior defensive back. Excellent job of open field tackling there against Holden Rook. Preventing that corner turn from being turned there. Always a crucial job of the cornerbacks. No one gets up the sideline. 3 receivers here for the Cavs. Buckman's looking for Mladenka again, has him open, just overthrows him. Nearly made a connection again. Looking for him deep down the seam on the Travis Kelsey type of route there. Bring up 3rd and 7. There's exactly 1 minute to go until half. Again, College Park has 1 timeout remaining. And the Woodlands with 2 in their pocket. Dunphy's going to line up under center this time, or in the shotgun rather. Dunphy looking to carry it up the middle. Sticks his foot in the ground. Shows his quickness. It's going to be 4th and short. Gets inside the 30, but he's going to be 2 yards short of the first down. In 45 seconds and counting in the half. 1 timeout for College Park, should they choose to use it. Taking their time, getting things in from the sideline here. Clock continuing to run. In no hurry, apparently. Dunphy staying in at quarterback. And again, he's going to keep it, look for space, and a muscle ahead for the first down. He's going to have the yardage. Chains will move. Clock stops while the chains move. See if they spike it or go ahead and take a timeout. And the Cavaliers will take their final timeout of the half.
Timeout, College Park. That is their 3rd and final timeout of the first half.
And teams making their way back to the line of scrimmage here so we can run the next play. 18 seconds remaining in the half. Buckman back at quarterback for the Cavaliers after Dunphy had taken a couple of snaps. Mladenka is going to split out wide. It looked like they might be setting up a fade to him. They're looking for just that. Trying to create separation. Lots of contact between both. A lot of contact and no flags coming in. Going to call it mutual, I guess, there. 12 seconds remaining in the half. As soon as Mladenka split out, you could tell that's what was coming. Again, just looking to take advantage of his size. It's like throwing the ball up to a power forward. More often than not, he's going to come down with it. It's Buckman getting under heavy pressure, eludes it, makes the throw. Nearly picked off by the Highlanders in the end zone, but falls incomplete. 6 seconds to go in the half. Both sets of fans imploring for a call in their favor, but not going to happen. The officials will not be swayed so easily. You can tell what's at stake here tonight. The crowd's very into the game on both sides. Being played at a playoff level. This is a playoff game as far as I'm concerned. As the field goal kicking team comes out for College Park, the Woodlands going to run some subs on and off. They're going to have to use a timeout, though, to make sure they've got the right personnel. Again, 6 seconds remaining until half. The Woodlands will receive to start the third quarter after deferring the opening toss. And Sebastian Parra is on for the field goal. This will be a 42-yard attempt. On the hold, Joseph Golden, senior defensive back, number 3. Kick up from Parra, appears to have the distance, has the leg for it, but it's going to be no good. And so the score stays. College Park 14, the Woodlands 10. As we head into halftime, excellent situation unfolding here tonight. Excellent drama unfolding. We will see you for the second half.
now forming on the Wood Forest Stadium field is the mighty Captain Marching Band. Well, the College Park Band didn't just have a great area UIL competition this past Saturday. They had a fantastic one. Ended up being crowned the area champion. Let's hear it for the band. College Park Band is now bound for the state UIL competition in San Antonio on Monday. The band will also be competing in the state VOA competition in San Antonio on Saturday. Good luck to our band. Award-winning Cavalier Band is under direction of Mr. Jeff Goring. Assistant band director is Mr. Akira Nakamura. Percussion director is Mr. Rob Savala. And the color guard director is Mr. Lucas Smith. Your Cavalier Band drum majors are Joseph Estraka, Araka Dan, Mahi Patel, and Madeline Wagner. Tonight, our section of the week is none other than our band parents for all the love and support that you have shown over this past year. We thank you so much. Tonight, our band is excited to show you their 2021 UIL show titled Under Pressure. And now, get ready to enjoy a great show. It's time to watch these great young men and women show you their amazing area champion state-bound marching performance and perform for you the sights and sounds and award-winning Captain Marching Band. the Woodlands High School is proud to present the award-winning Woodlands High School Marching Band and High Stepper. The band is under the field direction of head drum major Alexis DeVoe, assistant drum major Ellie Flynn, Paul Schroeder, Angel Valeska, and Jeff Smith. Percussion captains Jeffrey Curtin, Will Hansen, Ann McCoy, J.P. Ruiz, Mark Thacker, and Cole Winner. Guard captains Ella McFarland, Ashwin Kennedy, and Peyton Gwynn. This year's band presidents Dylan Cruz, and the vice presidents are Jack Clark and Alex Vasquez. Historians are Abby Brent, Allie Flynn, and Debbie Nunez. And secretaries are Angela Pickard, Megan Bucky, Rebecca Bush, Emma Carter, Hope Howard, Emma Olson, Nico Ronzo, and Evan Salsicha. Guard lieutenants are Sarah Levis, Grace Phelps, Paulina Torres. Guard squad leaders are Ellie Doherty, Maren Eaton, and Lindsay T-Lock. The guard social officer is Abby Warrington. The guard doing late arrival is Colin Gray. stepper. To support Highlander football, ladies and gentlemen, the Woodlands High School marching band and high steppers. The Woodlands would like to wish the college sports marching band great success at the San Antonio Super Regionals this weekend and UIL State next week. Let's go, CISD.
College Park has run back out onto the field here for the second half. The Woodlands about to follow closely behind. College Park leading 14-10 after an excellent first half. Woodlands turning the ball over twice in that half. College Park capitalizing on one of those for a touchdown. They only had to drive about 20 yards to score those points, and that's the difference on the scoreboard so far with that 4-point lead. However, the good news is, from the Woodlands perspective, they get the ball back to start the second half since they won and deferred the opening toss of the game. So the Highlanders will have a chance to try and take the lead here on their first possession of the third quarter. It's going to be interesting to see what adjustments both sides have made. College Park having a little bit better success getting their offense moving in the first half than the Woodlands. The Woodlands was looking for passes downfield on a few occasions in the first half, but not able to make those connections or find open men. Mabry Matoyer, the sophomore quarterback, had to pull the ball after not being able to find that open man down the field and was sacked, and on one of those it generated a fumble for one of the Highlander turnovers. So here in the second half, key for the Woodlands will be finding those receivers downfield if they can get them, or making other plans. Jabari Reed was heavily involved as a runner in that first half, and I expect to see more of the same in the second half. And from the College Park perspective, one thing that impressed me most was just the design to their plays. Just very well executed. Buckman doing a good job making accurate throws from the quarterback position. Finding Connor Dunphy, his sophomore receiver in particular, in that first half. So with the ball to start the second half here, to put it down on the tee and get it started again, is senior Sebastian Parra, handling all the kicking duties for the Cavaliers here tonight. Parra has the ball down. He's going to walk it off. Get ready to kick back deep. That's Jason Williams for the Woodlands, and 26, Cooper Stark, back to receive as the two deep men. Be popped up. Will hit the turf. That's dangerous. Who falls on it? The Woodlands will get on the ball. Wow, that could have been just an enormous swing right out of the gate. Ball landed in a really tricky area to be fielded. The Woodlands survives that scare. So Matoyer and the Highlander offense back out, going to line up, take some initiative here, looking for a quick snap. There's Reed up the middle, gets into the lane. Going to gain about 5-6 yards. Positive play. And catch my breath there for a second when that kickoff hit the turf. It was Williams trying to come up and make the catch. Again, the Woodlands led by head coach Jim Rapp. College Park led by Lonnie Williams. Swing running back. Actually, that's Ferguson on the reception left. First down gain by Pliny. Nice catch and run by Ferguson as usual. And just super high percentage play, basically like a run. I think Matoyer only had to throw that ball about 5 yards to connect with Ferguson there. Be 4 receivers in the formation now. Sheldon near side, 3 receivers up to the top. Get a motion out, empty backfield now. Ferguson into the slot. Matoyer is looking his direction. Now he's going to pump fake and hit Sheldon. Make the easier throw underneath. Good decision. First down yardage for the Highlanders. Again, looked like Matoyer wanted the deeper route there, but then checked down to Sheldon. Nicely done. Had to double pump to do it. And they're going to go quickly to the line here. 4 receivers remaining in the game. Reed back in the backfield. It will be Jabari Reed on the carry. He's going to get stacked up in the middle, but he will pick up about 4 or 5 yards on surge alone from the offensive line. Good job by the Highlander bigs. Generating pushes they are so good at doing. Number 72, Caden Saraki, senior, one of those leading the charge. Again, the Woodlands is averaging nearly 500 total yards a game this year. They can move the football. It's Tobin Miller on the carry. Coming in from that slot position, going to be right at the first down marker. Not sure if he has enough to move the chains. Be just short of it. Bring up a 3rd and 1. So we're at 9:37 and counting in the third quarter. It's the first possession of the half for the Highlanders. Again, they have a chance to take the lead for the first time tonight. Under center, Matoyer. Looking for the sneak, but he loses the snap. Reed on hand to recover it. Are they going to say he's still up? Yes, he is. He's going to turn up the sideline now. First down run and more for Reed. Looked like he was down, but no whistle came, and Reed staying alert. Going to get back up and push forward for the first down yardage. And that's what he is so good at doing, keeping himself alive on runs and keeping the defense terrified of what he's going to do next. So Woodlands on the 26-yard line of College Park now. 4 receivers, trips top side, single man to the near side. Going to motion out Ferguson, empty backfield now for Matoyer. Timeout, College Park.
Timeout, College Park. Once again, we'd like to thank Buffalo Wild Wings. Their food up here tonight. We sponsor the food for the press box. They've done it for years. Hungry after the game, right behind the stadium here. Buffalo Wild Wings. Thanks again, Buffalo Wild Wings and Good Dinner Shopping Center.
And 1st and 10 as the Highlander offense comes back out for the next play after that timeout by the Cavaliers. Again, 4 receivers on the field for the Woodlands. Reed in the backfield. He's going to keep by Matoyer. Bounces off would-be tackler there. Good tough running. Going to be about a 7-yard gain. Staying ahead of the chains. Yeah, Matoyer showing some power on that run. Took a solid hit and just spins off of it. 2nd and 3. It's going to be Reed up the middle. First down. Yep, and they will wave the chains forward. The Woodlands now in the red zone. 16-yard line. And Woodlands sideline pumping up the crowd here. Sawyer over the middle. Had his man. Couldn't quite stretch out to make the grab, though. Ben Ferguson was the man on the spot. Nearly connected for a nice touchdown over the middle. Just out of reach in the end. It's 4 wide, 2 receivers to each side of the formation. Matoyer looking to keep that. Jumps through a man, can spin, get to the outside, touchdown Highlanders. Matoyer, what a run. And with that, the Woodlands will take the lead for the first time tonight. 16-14 on the scoreboard to the Highlanders, pending the point after by Nick Sims incoming. Outstanding run. Here's Sims. Some movement. Flag does come in. Kick is good. They'll decline that. Yeah, penalty will be declined. The Woodlands now leads 17-14 over College Park, taking their first lead of the evening. 8:07 remaining in the third quarter after the Highlanders take their opening drive down the field in the second half and score a touchdown. Again, the Woodlands topping the district standings with a 4-0 record. College Park 3-1, looking to spoil the party for the Highlanders tonight. If College Park were to win, it would be a shared district championship with both teams finishing on 4-1 records under that scenario. But the Woodlands obviously looking to eliminate any such thing and win it outright if they can here tonight. Again, playoff seeding not directly impacted because the Woodlands will be in Division I and College Park will be in Division II. So the Woodlands is guaranteed the number 1 seed in the Division I bracket, with Conroe being the number 2 seed. College Park, however, is fighting for that number 1 seed in the Division II bracket. Dunphy on the return. He's going to try and wiggle through, nearly manages, gets all the way out to the 40. Nice return. Nearly manages to pop through there. He's had a really good game here tonight, has Dunphy. Impressive sophomore. There are quite a few really impressive young players in this district. Louis Farrakhan at Grand Oaks, Larry DeBose at Oak Ridge. Outstanding young talents. Matoyer, of course, at the Woodlands, sophomore. Empty backfield for College Park. Dunphy going to try and get things started, keeps himself alive. Wow. Outstanding catch and run. First down, College Park on their first play. And the Cavaliers trying to repeat the magic of last year when they won the district title by beating the Woodlands 35-31. We've got another excellent game unfolding here this evening, and we thank you all for joining us on this broadcast. I'm Jeremy McGrail. 3 receivers on the field for College Park. Split backs. It's Buckman up the middle. Looked like he was going to scoot through there, but then his legs got taken out. Looked like he got hit from the side there. About 4 or so yard gain. We'll call it second and 6. 7:09 and counting in the third quarter on the clock. Again, the Woodlands having just taken a 17-14 lead. 4 receivers in the formation for College Park. It's Buckman going to throw to the flat. Caught. Whoa. Impressive hurdle at the end of that. Dunphy showing off his athleticism. It'll be another first down to the Cavaliers. Answering right back so far. It's the first time in the game that College Park has trailed here tonight. They scored first to begin the game. 4 receivers, trips to the near side for Buckman. Gonna fake again. He was looking for Mladenka over the middle. Looking for contact, but no flags come in. And that was that kind of pop style play action where they're trying to hit Mladenka up the seam. They had success with that in the first half. Can't quite make the connection this time though, however. Again, Mladenka with a power forward type physique. Just very difficult matchup situation for anyone. Empty backfield for College Park. 2nd and 10. It's going to be completed in the flat. And that's number 16, Alex Brigman. I believe his first reception of the evening, unless I'm mistaken. Again, follow Conroe ISD Athletics on our social media channels at Conroe ISD Sports. YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Third and 4, 6:40 to go in the third quarter. Empty backfield. Going to motion into the backfield now is Dunphy. Buckman's going to keep it. Going to look for space. There is none. Swarmed by the Woodlands defensive front. Looks like number 91, Steele Herndon Jr., one of the men on the tackle, on the scene for the Highlanders. That's going to bring up a fourth down, massive third down stop there for the Highlanders. And again, College Park in no man's land here. Maybe just too far to attempt a field goal, but clearly not in an area where they would punt. So the offense is going to stay on the field. Going to shift the formation. Buckman rolling right. Looking deep down the middle, has his man, but it's going to fall incomplete. Nearly had the connection there on the throw. But the Woodlands Highlanders defense stands strong, and they're going to turn possession back over to their offense. Massive, massive play in the football game there, and the Woodlands comes out on top on that one. We might see a handful more of these massive plays before this one's over tonight. Excellent opportunity now for the Woodlands offense to show their maturity, their development over the course of this season. Try and put together a drive that would give them a little bit of insurance on the scoreboard. There's Reed going to take first carry up the middle, gets into some space, puts his head down, charges forward, gets the first down on the carry. Great tough run by Reed there. Makes a lot of contact there in the hole. Shows that he's not just a shifty runner. He does have power to his game. Really impressive player for me this year. 4 receivers. Into the backfield, Williams on the carry. Going to sweep around the right end. Again, nice positive play. The Woodlands doing a great job in the second half so far. Finding the right plays on first down. Staying ahead of the chains. Making sure they keep themselves in good situations. Played a huge role in their opening touchdown drive of this half. And again, maintaining it here. Here's Reed again. Makes a nice nifty little move. He's going to inch forward, get the first down by a few yards. Making sure that he got the line to gain, which he did easily. Chains will move now for the Highlander offense out close to midfield. Now in the freewheeling territory of the field for an offense. They can run anything in the playbook in this section of the field. Empty backfield. Going to motion out Williams here. Toyer looking downfield. He wants a deep ball. Looking for Williams in the slot. He runs under it. Does he catch it? Yes, he holds on to it. Caught by Jason Williams. Excellent play. And the Woodlands has been looking downfield all night trying to find an open receiver, and this is the first time tonight they've been able to make that connection. Williams doing a good job on the post route, getting over the middle of the defense, beating them. Hauls in the catch as he goes to the ground in the process. Explosive play for the Woodlands. 4 receivers. There's Reed up the middle. He's going to feel his way. Touchdown, Highlanders. He's going to dive into the end zone. Jabari Reed gets into space up the middle. Makes sure he gets into the end zone with an acrobatic dive, and the Woodlands taking command up 23-14, 3:58 to go in the third quarter after that outstanding run by Jabari Reed. There's Nick Sims on hand for the point after. That's 14 unanswered points to start the second half for the Woodlands. That's 17 unanswered points, I believe, overall. emphatic response from the Woodlands at a halftime, leading 24-14 on the scoreboard over the Cavaliers. College Park suddenly finding themselves in that danger zone where they need to come up with something here on offense to make sure they keep themselves within reach in this game and not let things snowball. Nick Sims with the ball teed up for the Highlanders. Cavalier offense for the first time tonight has a big job on their hands now, trailing by double digits. Buckman back out to lead his troops. Mladenka motioning out. He's looking over that direction. Going to run behind the block of Mladenka there. Complete pass. Holden Rook on the reception. Bring up a 2nd and 6 situation for the Cavaliers. So we come to 3:30 and counting in the third quarter on the clock. Tight formation here from the Cavs. Going to motion into the backfield, sweep. Going to be stacked up in the backfield. Great play. Highlander defense with their ears pinned back. Dunphy on the carry. Several Highlanders on hand for the stop, one of them being number 18, David Afani, junior linebacker. Four receivers set for College Park trips to the top of the formation. Going to fake the sweep. Buckman pulls it, looks over the middle. He's hit as he's throwing it. Overthrows the intended target on the play, which was Dunphy. That's going to bring up another 4th down, so 3 consecutive stops for the Highlander defense, just coming up huge on recent drives. Clearly making the adjustments they needed to make. Just coming out of halftime as a team with their hair on fire are the Highlanders. Very impressive start. Just completely dominant in this third quarter so far. The response of a team that does not want any part of sharing a district championship. They're trying to win this outright. Nice initial move on that return by McGill. He's going to get into College Park territory. And again, the Woodlands offense going to take over here in a great situation to extend the lead further. Four receivers set for the Highlanders, McGill, or Matoya rather. There's Reed, going to be hit at the line, stacked up, nice play by the College Park defense to stop that before it gets going anywhere. We talked about in the first half how the Woodlands had been looking downfield but unable to find open people behind the coverage. Coming out in the second half, gunning. Finding Jason Williams on that big play on the last scoring drive. Matoya looking for more here. Deep down the middle, once again looking for Ferguson. There's contact. But nice coverage in the end by the Cavs. Had a man on the spot, which is obviously required against Ben Ferguson, given how good he is at coming down with catches. So Joseph Golden, the senior, one of the men in coverage deep for the Cavs. Well thrown ball by Matoya gave Ferguson a chance to do something there. 2x2 shotgun set here, Matoya. And throwing an out route, nice throw. Really nice throw and catch. Ferguson on the reception, first down. Just a dart from Matoya there. That's a high-level throw. Anytime you can connect on those deeper out routes, those are really long throws for quarterbacks to make, and he made that one on a frozen rope. 4 receivers. Sweep, that's Williams. He's going to stick his foot in the ground, try and get upfield. Tackled there by number 98, Perrier Churl, senior, College Park. Second and 7, down in distance. As we near the 1 minute mark left in the third quarter. Again, all Woodlands here at a halftime. 14 unanswered points to start the second half, 17 unanswered overall. Trailed 14-7 at one point. Matoyer on the carry. Going to keep himself up somehow. Going to get what he can. Mounts to a few yards, bring up a 3rd and short. Again, as mentioned, the Woodlands trailed 14-7 at one point in the first half. Kicked a field goal to narrow it to 14-10, which was our halftime score. We started the third quarter there, and now the Woodlands leading 24-10, 24-14, and looking for more here. You have a 3rd and 3. 4 receivers. There's Reed. Gonna look for space. Gonna try and get upfield. He's near the first down, appears to have it. Chain should move here. Almost got turned around there. But in the end, did enough to make the yard to gain. And with that, the third quarter will end with the Woodlands ahead 24-14 on the scoreboard as we flip ends of the field. Some jump around, rings around the stadium. That was cool. The Woodlands crowd getting into that one. And we start the fourth quarter with the Woodlands knocking on the door of the red zone yet again here in this second half. Sweep to Williams. He's going to stick his foot in the ground, do a good job getting up the field, looking for more. He's going to cut to the outside. He's going to have a touchdown. Walking in, Jason Williams. The Highlanders add one more touchdown to the board. They're up 30-14 now. Just a champion's response from the Woodlands in this second half. That's about the only way you can put this. The response of a team that wants to earn its first trophy of the year. Nick Sims on for the PAT. And we referenced earlier how the Woodlands has averaged 500 total yards a game, nearly. I think they're around 493 officially. They've just been an impressive offensive team all year and continued to develop with a young quarterback in Mabry Matoyer all year. They've matured a little bit more each time that I've seen them. And they've just got a host of skill players that can all make plays and keep this offense on schedule and moving. All very good with the ball in their hands after the catch. Obviously, Reed and Jacoby Mitchell doing a great job at the running back position for the Woodlands this year as well. Just a lot of strength in numbers on this Highlander team. And it was evident the first time I saw this team kick things off for the season against Langham Creek that offensively, they were going to be a problem for a lot of people. What's gradually come around defensively over the course of the season is the pass defense. Been good against the run all year. Another touchback. Sims sends that one into the end zone. Yeah, just a total team effort in this second half by the Woodlands. Defense and offense contributing in equal measure. College Park is seeing this Woodlands team at its absolute best right now. And obviously they've got to come up with a response to get themselves back in this game with a chance in the fourth quarter, but obviously the clock's going to start working against them here. It's Buckman to Dunphy. He's been a very busy player tonight. Really impressive. My first time seeing him this year and making quite an impression on me. It's clearly an integral part of what College Park is trying to do on offense. Coming back to him over and over tonight. And he's making the plays just about every time they do. Looks a lot like the receivers the Woodlands has churned out over the years. There's Buckman, again throwing incomplete. Maybe slight miscommunication on the route or just thrown behind the intended man there. Nevertheless, that'll bring up a 3rd and 4. 11-10 remaining in our football game here tonight. Again, the Woodlands trying to seal up a district championship and finish a perfect 5-0 in district. Both of these teams are 7-2 overall, both going to the playoffs no matter what happens this weekend. And in the last 13 6A district games, both of these teams have punched their ticket. Picked off. Great job of staying underneath the route there by the Woodlands defense, and it's just all going their way right now. Just massive celebrations as they come off the field, and rightfully so. On the pick, number 42, Tommy Kratt, a junior linebacker, just gets mobbed by his teammates on the sideline. Again, just really impressive. That's about the only word to use here for what the Woodlands has done here in the second half. It's totally taken this football game over. 4 receivers set for the Highlanders. It's Matoyer play action, looking over the middle. Has a man, touchdown Highlanders. Tobin Miller, number 10, on the touchdown catch. And the lead will be extended to 37-14 now for the Highlanders. Here comes Sims for the PAT. It's a nicely executed pass from Matoyer to Miller. Point after up and good from Sims, and with that the score is the Woodlands 38, College Park 14, 10:57 left in the game. Whatever the Highlanders did at half, it's worked. Again, the Woodlands, if everything lines up as it's projected right now, they will play Spring High School next week. And that should be set in stone at this point. Nothing will change that based on what either happens in this district or in the 14 6A Spring and Aldine district. And that'll be, if it's not the best matchup in the entire state and by district, it's going to be top 3 at the very worst. Again, Spring likely to finish the regular season 9-1. They have an excellent football team. Their only loss came to Spring Westfield in a 31-21 decision earlier. So if you have a chance to get tickets to that football game and can attend, I highly recommend it. Because Spring has an excellent team, and the Woodlands obviously extremely good themselves. That'll be one heck of a way to start the playoffs next week. There's Buckman, get a handoff here. He's stacked up at the line of scrimmage, no gain. And that's number 7, Brenton Martinez, Jr., on his first carry of the evening. Lost a yard on that. 2nd and 11. Again, game script and clock going completely against College Park here. They're going to keep plowing ahead because obviously they've got more to play for themselves. Their season does not end here tonight. Incomplete pass. Rook, the intended man, made his fair share of plays here tonight. One of the leading receivers on this team, along with Mladenka and, of course, Dunphy, who we've seen a ton of all three of these guys here tonight. 3rd and 11 now, down in distance. Highlanders looking for yet another stop, just their ears totally pinned back. Going to take something special from College Park to break through here. Halt this momentum that the Highlanders have stacked up. The procedure on the offense here. Flags come in. And again, I have College Park projected to play Aldine Nimitz in the first round next week. Nimitz beat Aldine Ben Davis High School in district, and that's what's actually pushed Westfield back into the Division I bracket. Westfield was projecting Division II until Nimitz managed to beat Davis. So that's what made the Woodlands have a considerably tougher draw in the first round. With Westfield going Division I, that made Spring the number 2 seed. Westfield's going to finish 10-0, and Spring's going to be 9-1. Decaney would be the 3rd place finisher. Things kind of unfold as they should here in this final weekend. There's still a way for Decaney and Nimitz to flip positions there for 3 and 4, but regardless, Davis behind on the tiebreak to both of those teams. College Park going to have to punt it away here. 10:07 left in the game. Some contact on the punter there. Flag does come in. It's a loose football. It's still a loose. Quite a bit happening on that punt. Allow some attention to be given on the field while we figure out what exactly all happened on that play. Clearly contact on the punter for number 1 and then 2. Ball was loose on the sideline nearest to me, the Woodlands sideline, and it was tough to see who actually ended up with that from my view up here in the press box. 9:53 on the game clock. See what the result of this penalty is for College Park. It'll be automatic first down or not. Again, despite what happens here in the final week, because of that shift I was just talking about between the Division I and Division II brackets, because of Westfield getting bumped back into Division I, College Park actually gets the better playoff draw. First down, Woodlands. Appeared to be much ado about nothing in the end regarding the flag. .31 unanswered points by the Woodlands. After trailing 14-7 in the first half, it's now 38-14, of course. Going into halftime, we thought we were setting up an excellent storyline for the second half, and instead it's just been a Woodlands romp here. So Matoyer going to keep it in space around the left side. Well, that first down yardage going to get out of bounds. Big chunky yardage gain there. Again, the Woodlands is going to need absolutely everything in that matchup with Spring next week. Just over 9 minutes away from completing their first objective of the season, which was to reclaim the district title. Ball pops out there at the end. Is recovered by College Park. It will be Cavalier ball, so a positive play for College Park there. Finally, something going their way in this half. Cole Waters, the junior defensive back, recovered that. They are calling it a catch and fumble. That's what it looked like from up here as well. And when you drop the team goals, the first one on the list is district championship. Second one is region championship. Third one, state championship. Motion into the backfield and back out. That's Dunphy on the motion. Going to hand off instead to 22. Going up the middle is Hudson Voss. Nice run there. Again, clever design on that play. Getting the defense to focus on all of the movement from Dunphy. And then ultimately knifing up the middle with Voss. First down gain. Sweep here around the right side. Again, Voss can carry close to another first down. Could be just short though. Spot's going to come in a yard shy. The Woodlands, with the way the brackets are aligning, they would be looking at a potential matchup against Duncanville in the third round, should they be successful in the first and second. Very difficult portion of the bracket. But one that I think this team is up for. Yeah, and I hope to be at that game with Spring next week. That'll be excellent, excellent viewing. First down carry for College Park. Again, Voss staying busy. throw went into the... I've been enjoying it for close to 30 years now. Had the pleasure of traveling to many venues around the state of Texas over the years, seeing a lot of really excellent games and excellent players. So many memorable occasions. One of the ones that stands out the most just for the sheer bigness of the occasion was the 2006 game between South Lake Carroll and Euless Trinity, both at the height of their powers at the time. That matchup between those DFW powerhouses put over 65,000 people in the old Texas Stadium. I was among that number. It's just a tremendous occasion to be a part of. See Texas high school football supported to that extent was an incredible feeling. I actually got to go down onto the sideline and watch from both the field level and up high during that one. One of the best high school football games I've ever seen for sure. Ended with Trinity winning. Buckman, a lot of motion on this play. He's going to set up. He's just going to tuck this one and run inside the red zone. Going to get out of bounds. But not enough for a first down. So the Woodlands will keep College Park blank on the scoreboard here for the second half. 5:29 remaining in our game here tonight. It's been my pleasure and honor to enjoy this regular season with all of you. Hope you've enjoyed these broadcasts that we've been able to bring you on the Conroe ISD Athletics channel. So Jason Williams breaks a really impressive run, gashing the Cavalier defense for a big gain. Nice design on that sweep from the Highlanders. Yeah, just a great way to keep people fresh in this offense when you can involve so many people from the skill positions, so many playmakers that have the abilities that these players do on the Highlanders. Right up the middle, nice lane, still going. Jacoby Mitchell, junior running back, late flag. See what that could be. As it stands, very nice explosive run by Mitchell on that one, straight up the middle. It's into a really nice big lane of space. Unsportsmanlike against the Woodlands after the play. Mark it off from the end of the run. And the Woodlands showing some intangibles of a mature football team here in the second half with this response that they've shown out of the halftime locker room. Kind of things that usually lead to success in the postseason as well. Playoff football, at least in my experience, often comes down to details are what decide games. It's the teams that don't beat themselves that best kind of shore up their fundamentals and then let the talent that they have take over from there. But it starts with the fundamental parts of the game, doing the easy, or I should say the simple things, right? Simple things aren't always easy. If they were, then everybody would be good at it, which they aren't, of course. It's Williams again, keeping himself alive on the sweep. First down yardage. Again, from what I've seen, the teams that are best able to succeed in the playoffs have great leadership that they can count on among their seniors. So those are the guys that when things get chaotic on the field, they're the ones that calm everything down, can be the coaches on the field. So often during a game, the coaches can only do so much from the sideline, so it's often down to the players to kind of get themselves sorted out when things get really tough. So senior leadership, absolute must. Mitchell again up the middle. Do a very impressive, tough run. Keeps himself churning and spinning forward. First down. What a run. He has been in the mood since he's checked into the game here tonight. Just everybody on the Highlander sideline wanting to get in on this act. All looking motivated when they have a chance to make a play. Whether it's Ben Reed, Ferguson, Williams, Mitchell, Matoyer, Miller, McGill. The list goes on. Mitchell again up the middle. Again, nice initial hole to run through. You could drive a car through, really, opening up a lot of space. Second and 3 for the down and distance. We're at 2:54 and counting left in the game tonight. The Woodlands just a couple minutes away from sealing their first big objective of the season, an outright district title. They're going to finish 8-2 on the regular season and a perfect 5-0 in district. Whereas College Park will move to 7-3 overall and 3-2 in district. Playoff-wise, College Park can still flip seeds in the Division II bracket. They can be number 1 or number 2 seed based on what Willis does, because Willis has the head-to-head tiebreak over College Park and would gain the number 1 seed over the Cavaliers if they finish on the same record. Is Mitchell going to cut? Touchdown Highlanders. Going to add one more for the evening. Nice job of vision on that run by Mitchell. The Woodlands will now lead 44-14 on the scoreboard after that latest touchdown from the junior running back, Jacoby Mitchell. And here's Nick Sims getting a workout in the second half. 1:58 to go in the game. Hold is down, kick up, and good. 45-14, the Woodlands, 38 unanswered points. Just an outstanding way for the Woodlands overall to head into the state playoffs, despite the tough matchup they will have next week against Spring. This is a team that looks up for it in every aspect: offense, defense, special teams. In College Park, extending their season into the playoffs themselves. Plenty to play for still. Even though second half here tonight has not worked out as they planned after a really good first half from the Cavs. Things just snowballing in the second half as the Woodlands really turned it on and turned the screws from there. Fair caught. Again, I'd like to take a moment to thank the crew that helps bring you all these images every week. Our camera people down on the field. We have roaming cameras and static cameras helping bring you all the pictures you see from the field in each and every one of these games that you can watch on the Conroe ISD Athletics channel on YouTube. Of course, our show control and all live action director here in the booth that sit behind me here in the press box. It's a very big effort that goes into each one of these games. And I have the easy part of it where I can just sit up here and run my mouth for a few hours without having to lug a camera around. This massive credit goes to all the students and contractors who help out every year for Conroe ISD Athletics. Doing it for the love of the game. Timeout on the field. That'll be the last timeout for College Park. 1:13 on the clock in the fourth quarter. Again, congratulations to the Woodlands for reclaiming their district title this year. This is a game that they would have naturally had circled in red and highlighted in yellow ever since last year's game ended. So with this, the first big goal of the season will be accomplished. The Woodlands winning the district championship for 13-6A, taking a nice positive chunk of momentum into the state playoffs next week. Again, we thank you all for joining us on this Conroe ISD live stream. Hope you've enjoyed the pictures brought to you tonight on this magnificent autumn evening here at Woodforest Bank Stadium. And we advise you to please stay tuned to our Conroe ISD Athletics social media channels for news on the playoffs and what coverage we may be able to bring you of those games. Keep you all apprised of the situation, of course, as we get the news and are able to reveal what we'll be able to do in the playoffs. As the final seconds tick away, the Woodlands Highlanders, your 2021 district champions, winning 45-14 over College Park. Thank you for joining us. Celebrations on the field.